upward and onward. I don't think we have any chance of negatives anymore.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
But yeah, I'm so excited for Darkest Kingdom for getting some of that DD1 nostalgia. What, Mr. Scrake? When you say it, you talking about clenching claws? Are you talking about Snap Judgment? Jealous Whisper? We're currently locked in place.
The tangled trails, whisper of torment.
We're using the general's trophy, and I don't really plan on switching it. So Jealous Whisper doesn't feel particularly useful. Oh, that's not the movement one? All right, I got them confused. That's fair. I don't like Snap Judgment, unfortunately, in this context. I don't think, because we're not running Shambler spawn, so I don't know that it is worth it. I find it really hard to use any of those. No, I don't believe we're getting any new classes. It's just a new game mode. It does look like the Bounty Hunter may be a first-class hero in the DLC, though. That's a possibility.
One less obstacle in our path.
Oh, see, that's a beautiful thing, for sure. All right, we'll just ministrations here. Minestrone that. Okay, does sound like folks are back, so we may take another brief pause here while people are coming in. The puppers are going absolutely ham-bone, so be right back.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
All right, they are indeed back, so I at least closed my door to get things going. Let's see. So what do we... we're not gaining anything out of this. Let's just evaporate this guy. We're sitting at 0 stress. We're good. I wouldn't mind picking up something that's not so stress dependent for a cultist. Yeah, the big sepsises feel really good, Mr. Scrake. There's a little bit of a... You have to build around it a lot. What comp did you use for the for that Scourge build? Were you using the Rot Squad, or were you using something different? Let's see. You and Pallone, I think, are the ones we want to take down a peg. Skeever! Why do I have Abyssal Artillery on the board? I thought I swapped that out.
Miscalculation,
Man-at-Arms, Flagellant, Grave Robber, Plague Doctor. Why Man-at-Arms? What was the thinking there? Ordering here is a little bad. combo generation with strategic withdrawal. I feel like there are other places you can get combo, aren't there? This is one of the worst skeever fights I've had in a while. Really, really slacking here.
And
What is going on here? I am struggling to kill this skeever. Holy cow. The breakpoints. Game, why? The improved dodges, they do nothing. That's a little spooky.
breakthrough.
The worm is probably going to eat. I think that's just the cost of admission. Although I guess we can at least get a bit of healing off of these. I guess I just served it up another snack.
A brilliant conclusion.
And then only tenacity saves us from the pass. But we got to kill this guy quickly, or we're gonna have a pass on our hands anyways. Okay, we got the execute with our occultist.
The loathing abates.
Alright, well, they're probably not going to force an overflow here. We do have an interesting question of... I'm trying to think about how we take out the boss now that I've decided Illustrious is a melee person also. Speaking of which, that's a ridiculous thing to have on. We could grab Malediction. I basically never run Malediction. I don't know. Oh, would you play it differently now, do you think? Shambler? We gotta do it, right? Sluicy, goosey Shambler? Crusader in one.
We tread beyond the realms of reason.
That's interesting. What utility do you think Crusader brings to the equation that is better than what the Man-at-Arms is doing? Yes, in this case, the occultist is aspirant, yes. I've never played the Crusader as a defensive hero. It's an interesting thought, Mr. Scrake. They are an insane healer, though, that's for sure. Double stun there is nice for business, for sure. I think I'm gonna Burning Stars in this case. Just get the burn down going. Well, I'm thinking about the boss for doing the lung work. That's my current question. I think we're taking you down. ASAP. I have let the clappers kind of hang out, which is always a little bit dicey. Oh, my crit got used up by the bomb. Damn it. I always forget that one can stun. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're not quite there. I'm going to do that out of an abundance of caution, since I think I'm going to be intimidating here. The clappers are getting fast, as you do. We're getting abused a little bit here, not gonna lie about it.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Which one is the ordained one?
A resounding response.
Kind of, I guess this guy keeps going faster and faster, so I need to be aware of that. Oh, we'll have taunt moving forward, so we should definitely focus on recovery here. We're already at 1, so I guess this guy does scale kind of to infinity, though. That would be the only downside. I want to get at least one more heal, but okay, I wasn't expecting that to kill.
The one pleasant in the extreme.
It's just the overall kit, Dark Chiron. They felt that the Vestal would be too strong if they got both. So I think that's about it. I guess. Since I was not in the room when it happened. I might do this. Unless just being super fast hasn't been game-changing for us, I don't think. But we do need a bit of healing. This is when the collector swoops in and does us dirty, I believe. If past performance is any indication.
Ancient waterways, the swine proliferate unseen and unchecked.
It doesn't really matter which one of these you pick. It's only benefiting those two. But yeah, Ministrations is just a bad version of Battlefield Medicine. Although doesn't it, at the upgraded tier, it removes both daze and stun. And it does give a resistance to whatever's removed. So I guess we shouldn't be too harsh on it. There are some nice advantages to Ministrations. But I would say it is not as good. That is for sure. Man, the fire resists have been unfortunate. Hate wasting that hit on that, but you do what you gotta do.
Well done.
My kingdom for an icon of light, but that was what doomed the last run. Not that it specifically doomed the last run, but you know, the thought is. And Lustrous, you're hanging on a natural swing. That's kind of impressive. I love killing the corpse. Oh, really? That was disappointing. I do think that the 3 charges of that should do slightly more also. It always feels a little underwhelming.
Application of violence yields morbid gains.
So this is a weird one. If we want to use this crit token, we have to not destroy this corpse, and I don't think we can do that.
Resounding response.
So there wasn't an easy way to take advantage of things there, but that's fine. Bone Mallet.
Unparalleled power.
I don't think Bone Mallet is on the menu. Also, did I buy a bunch of meditative totems and then not use them? Is that what happened? But yeah, Ministrations also has a bit of a cooldown, which can be hard to work around. I don't really want to pick up the positive quirk here because we have natural swing right now, which I like. So we'll hang on to that for the moment. Murder weapon. And tinned delicacies. We haven't seen murder weapon in a while. I think Hierarchy of Sights is a nah. Footman's Grog can go. We're at 7 leagues, so we might have one more interaction, but no, it looks like we're done. We're done. This is a long 7 leagues. The inn is going to be like right around the corner.
1,000 summers.
Oh,
of years
Felice picks
gone.
up natural swing.
Write, think, and rest.
Ooh, hypochondriac. Should have focused on that one. Unfortunate.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Where are we going? All right.
Another
Sprawl it
nameless
is.
City. Another inferno of mutilation.
And then 2 mastery, I think both go here because I've been neglecting a touch. Trinket Organizer, I think it's too late to bother. Deathcap spores are fine. We don't have a lot of dots for the librarian right now. I don't think that's a huge deal. And then the food situation is a little funky. But we're pretty well masteried out, so I think we'll do just fine. Part of me that's like, do we put murder weapon back here? I suppose 10% healing, right? The occasional poke from her might murder weapon something. The dream. Do we want to grab some whiskeys? Do we have Yeah, and Lustrous and Bloodfang actually. I'll bite on some whiskey for them, and probably also the songbook. There we go. All right. Good enough for government.